12 Unpleasant Things Seniors Do as They Age That No One Tells You. Aging Unveiled What They Don't Tell You. Aging is a privilege, a testament to a life well lived. Yet, as a doctor who's walked alongside countless seniors, I can tell you it's not all leisurely strolls and wisdom sharing. There's a side to growing older that's rarely discussed, moments of frustration, bewilderment, and even isolation that can creep into the everyday lives of seniors like Elena. She's a woman who, just a few years ago, was the life of the party, traveling, gardening, and cherishing time with friends. Now, she's grappling with changes that feel foreign, forgetting a neighbor's name, tiring after simple chores, or feeling a pang of loneliness as her social circle shifts. These experiences aren't unique to Elena, they're part of the universal tapestry of aging. But here's the beautiful truth: understanding these challenges is the first step to overcoming them. Over the next 18,000 words, yes, we're going deep, I'll unpack 12 unpleasant realities seniors face, blending Elena's story with cutting-edge medical knowledge and actionable advice. This isn't just about surviving these changes, it's about thriving through them. Ready? Let's begin. 1. Forgetting names and important details, the memory mischief. Imagine this: you're at the grocery store, chatting with someone you've known for years, and suddenly, their name vanishes from your mind. That's exactly what happened to Elena recently. She stood there, flustered, as her neighbor smiled expectantly. It's a moment many seniors dread, feeling like your memory is slipping through your fingers like sand. Why it happens? As we age, the brain undergoes natural changes. The hippocampus, the memory hub, shrinks slightly, and communication between neurons slows. This doesn't mean you're losing your marbles, it's a normal part of aging. Stress, poor sleep, or even a busy mind can amplify these lapses, making names and details harder to recall on the spot. The science behind it? Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that episodic memory, recalling specific events or names, declines gradually after age 60. It's not dementia, which affects only about 10% of seniors, it's simply the brain prioritizing differently. Think of it like an overstuffed filing cabinet. Everything's there, but finding the right folder takes a moment. What you can do? Elena found relief with a simple trick. She started jotting down names and key details in a small notebook. Met Jane at the park, she loves roses, she'd write. A quick glance before heading out saved her from awkward pauses. Here's how you can follow suit. Create a memory system, use a phone app or a pocket journal to log names and tidbits. Set reminders for people you'll see often. Practice recall: when you meet someone, repeat their name aloud. Nice to see you, Jane. To anchor it in your mind. Be kind to yourself: if you forget, smile and ask again. Most folks are flattered you care enough to check. A doctor's insight. I tell my patients, memory isn't a sign of intelligence, it's a muscle. Exercise it with puzzles or conversations, and don't panic over a slip. Elena's story reminds us that these moments don't define us, how we handle them does. 2. Sudden exhaustion, when energy ebbs away. Elena used to whip up lunch and tidy the house without breaking a sweat. Now, those same tasks leave her winded, sinking into a chair with a sigh. I feel like I've run a marathon, she told me, frustration lacing her voice. If you felt this sudden exhaustion, you're in good company. It's a hallmark of aging. Why it happens? As we age, our mitochondria, the tiny power plants in our cells, lose efficiency. Muscle mass dwindles, a condition called sarcopenia, and oxygen delivery to tissue slows. Add in a dash of dehydration or a sluggish metabolism, and even routine activities can feel Herculean. The science behind it? Studies from the American Geriatrics Society reveal that 70% of seniors report fatigue as a daily challenge. It's not laziness, it's biology. Hormones like cortisol and thyroid levels shift, sapping stamina. For Elena, it's a signal her body needs a new approach. What you can do? Here's how to reclaim your energy. Pace yourself, break tasks into chunks. Cook in the morning, rest, then clean in the afternoon. Hydrate like a pro, aim for 8 to 10 cups of water daily. Dehydration sneaks up faster with age. Fuel smart, small meals with protein, think eggs or lentils, fruits and whole grains keep energy steady. Rest without guilt, a 20-minute nap can recharge you without disrupting nighttime sleep. A doctor's insight. I've seen patients transform by listening to their bodies. Elena now schedules energy breaks and feels less defeated. Fatigue isn't failure, it's a cue to adapt. What's your go-to energy boost? Share it with us. 3. Unexpected weight gain, the metabolism mystery. Elena's always been active, gardening, walking, even the occasional gym visit. Yet, her scale recently betrayed her, creeping up despite her efforts. "I haven't changed a thing," she exclaimed. "It's a frustration I hear often in my practice." Why it happens? After 60, metabolism slows by about 1% per year. Muscle mass drops, burning fewer calories at rest, while fat tends to settle around the midsection due to hormonal shifts, menopause or declining testosterone. Even an active lifestyle might not offset this natural decline. The science behind it? The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism notes that basal metabolic rate drops by 100 to 200 calories daily in seniors. It's not your fault, it's physics. For Elena, her body's calorie needs shifted, but her habits didn't. What you can do? Here's how to strike back. Mind your plate, focus on nutrient-dense foods, veggies, lean meats, nuts over processed snacks. Smaller portions help, too. Move more, a 20-minute brisk walk daily boosts metabolism. Add light weights twice a week to rebuild muscle. Track trends, weigh yourself weekly, not daily, to spot patterns without obsession. A doctor's insight. Weight gain doesn't mean defeat, it's a nudge to tweak your routine. Elena swapped sugary treats for berries and feels stronger already. What's your biggest fitness challenge? Let's tackle it together. 4 frequent doctor visits, the health hamster wheel. Elena used to see her doctor once a year maybe. Now, it's a monthly ritual, checkups, blood tests, a tweak to her meds. "I feel like I live at the clinic," she laughed ruefully. It's a shift many seniors face, and it can feel overwhelming. Why it happens? Aging bodies need more oversight. Chronic conditions like hypertension or arthritis emerge, and prevention becomes key. Regular screenings catch issues early, think cholesterol spikes or prediabetes before they spiral. The science behind it? The CDC reports that seniors average 8 to 10 doctor visits annually, triple the rate of younger adults. It's not hypochondria, it's proactive care. For Elena, it's reassurance her health's on track. What you can do? Turn chaos into control. Organize with a calendar, log appointments and set phone alerts. Keep a health journal, note symptoms, meds, and questions for your doctor. Embrace the routine, view visits as empowerment, not a chore. A doctor's insight. I remind patients, these visits are your shield, not a burden. Elena's diligence caught a vitamin D dip early, fixed with a simple supplement. How do you stay on top of your health? 5. Trouble focusing, when the mind wanders. Elena loved losing herself in a novel. Now, she reads a page and drifts off, unable to follow the plot. "My brain feels fuzzy," she admitted. It's a common complaint. Focus fades as we age. Why it happens? The prefrontal cortex, which governs attention, weakens over time. Multitasking becomes harder, and distractions hit harder. Sleep, stress, or even medications can muddy the waters further. The science behind it? A 2022 study in neurology found that cognitive processing speed drops 10 to 15% per decade after 60. It's not permanent, your brain can adapt with stimulation. What you can do? Sharpen your mind. Brain games, try crosswords or Sudoku. 10 minutes daily works wonders. Short bursts, read for 15 minutes, then rest. Build up gradually. Stay healthy, sleep 7 to 8 hours, exercise, and eat brain foods like fish and walnuts. A doctor's insight. Elena now does word puzzles and feels sharper. Your brain's like a garden tended, and it blooms. What keeps your mind engaged? 6. Loneliness, the silent struggle. Elena's friends once filled her days with laughter. Now, many have moved or passed, leaving her isolated. I miss them, she whispered. Loneliness is a quiet epidemic among seniors. Why it happens? Social circles shrink with age, retirement, mobility issues, or loss take their toll. Emotional health suffers, raising risks for depression and even heart disease. The science behind it? The UCLA Loneliness Scale shows 30% of seniors feel chronically lonely. It's not just sadness, it's a health hazard. What you can do? Reconnect. Join groups, seek senior clubs, book circles, or online forums. Reach out, call a friend or neighbor weekly. Volunteer, helping others builds bonds. A doctor's insight. Elena joined a gardening club and found new pals. Connection heals. How do you stay linked? 7. Declining mobility, when steps slow. Bending to tie her shoes once took Elena seconds. Now, it's a cautious maneuver. I feel stiff, she said. Mobility wanes with age, but it's not the end of the road. Why it happens? Joints stiffen, muscles weaken, and balance falters due to sarcopenia and arthritis. It's gradual but noticeable. The science behind it? The Journal of Aging research says 50% of seniors over 65 face mobility issues. It's biology, not destiny. What you can do? Stay limber. Stretch daily, gentle yoga or leg lifts keep joints loose. Strength train, light weights build stability. Move low impact, walk or swim 20 minutes daily. A doctor's insight. Elena's morning stretches eased her stiffness. Small steps lead to big gains. How do you keep moving? 8. Sleep struggles, the elusive rest. Elena once slept like a rock. Now, she's up at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling. I'm exhausted but wired, she said. Sleep shifts are a senior staple. Why it happens? Melatonin drops, stress rises, and pain or meds disrupt sleep cycles. Your body clock gets wonky. The science behind it? The Sleep Foundation notes 50% of seniors report insomnia. It's fixable with tweaks. What you can do? Sleep better. Set a routine, bed at 10, up at 6. Consistency rules. Wind down, no caffeine post noon, try meditation. Optimize your space, cool, dark, quiet rooms work best. A doctor's insight. Elena's evening tea and dim lights helped. Sleep's a gift. How do you catch it? 9. Fading senses, vision and hearing hiccups. Elena squints at fine print and misses half the chatter in noisy rooms. I feel out of the loop, she said. Senses dull with age, but solutions abound. Why it happens? Lens flexibility fades, presbyopia, and ear hair cells die off, presbycusis. It's gradual but real. The science behind it? The WHO says 1 in 3 seniors has hearing loss, 80% need glasses by 70. It's common, not catastrophic. What you can do? Stay sharp. Check regularly, annual eye and ear exams catch shifts. Use aids, glasses or hearing devices bridge gaps. Adapt, sit closer, reduce background noise. A doctor's insight. Elena's new glasses brightened her world. Tools empower. How do you adjust? 10. Temperature sensitivity, hot and cold extremes. Elena once loved winter walks. Now, she shivers or sweats too easily. I can't get comfy, she said. Temperature tolerance shifts with age. Why it happens. Skin thins, circulation slows, and thermoregulation weakens. Your body's thermostat glitches. The science behind it? A gerontology study found 60% of seniors feel temperature extremes more. It's physiology, not weakness. What you can do. Stay cozy. Layer up, add or shed clothes as needed. Adjust your space, fans in summer, blankets in winter. Hydrate, water regulates body heat. A doctor's insight. Elena's fleece vest became her ally. Comfort's key. What's your trick? 11. Grumpiness, the temper trap. Elena snapped at a late delivery guy recently and felt awful. I'm not usually like this, she said. Mood swings sneak up on seniors. Why it happens? Hormones shift, stress mounts, and brain chemistry tweaks make irritability flare. It's not you, it's aging. The science behind it? The APA notes 20% of seniors report more irritability. It's manageable with mindfulness. What you can do. Stay calm. Breathe deep, inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat. Reflect, a gratitude list shifts focus. Pause, step back before reacting. A doctor's insight. Elena's breathing trick soothed her. Patience grows. How do you keep cool? 12. Loss of independence, the help hurdle. Elena hated asking for grocery help. I've always done it myself, she said. Relying on others stings, but it's a pivot, not a loss. Why it happens? Strength fades, tasks grow harder, and safety matters more. It's a natural transition. The science behind it? AARP says 70% of seniors need assistance by 85. It's adaptation, not defeat. What you can do. Embrace support. Delegate, let friends or pros handle heavy lifting. Plan ahead, arrange help before you're stuck. Reframe it, help frees you for what you love. A doctor's insight. Elena's neighbor now shops with her. Teamwork wins. How do you accept help? Aging with grace and grit. Elena's journey mirrors millions of seniors' unexpected twists, yes, but also resilience. Aging isn't a straight line, it's a dance of adaptation. From memory slips to sleep woes, these 12 challenges are real, but they're not the end. With science, strategy, and a sprinkle of humor, you can meet them head on. As a doctor, I've seen the power of proactive steps transform lives. Elena's not just surviving, she's thriving, notebook in hand, garden blooming, and friends nearby. You can, too. So, tell me, which challenge resonates most? What's your secret weapon? Let's keep this conversation alive because aging is a shared adventure, and together, we've got this.